Hi, it's Dr. Royce, a mystical professor. Hope you're doing well today. I thought I'd get on here real quick and talk to you about the power of living in the end. Living in the end is where you begin. That's the start of your prayer right there. Okay, so you've heard Neville say it all the time, to live in the end, over and over again, right? Because the acceptance of the end wills the means. What do I mean? Just like I said, when you assume and accept that the end, for instance, I want $10 million, right, in my account right now. Me accepting that I have $10 million is where I begin, and I stay there. I keep my attention there, because where your attention is where the energy is going to be at. And what has your attention magnifies. Okay, so it's important to keep your attention on living in the end. I realize that you still have to navigate out here in the 3D, and I have an upload pertaining to, how to cope with the 3D when living in the end. You would just have to remind yourself that, oh, I already have the $10 million, because once you decide, and if you used a technique, that's fine. And I'm now telling you to get it impressed upon your subconscious mind by doing the 4-7-8 breathing technique, or you can add even the 4. So you inhale for 4, hold it for 7 or 8, and then let it out for 6, whatever you can handle, and then rest for 4 seconds. And there's where you can set your intention. Miracles shower me at, all day, every day. Miracles shower me at any time, at any given time and point in space, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. Or money always showers me, money and luck always showers me. You set your intention or your prayer living in the end after you, or when you can do it when you're exhaling on the output, or you can rest for 4 seconds before you start again and set your attention there. It's what you are comfortable with, because guys, what you assume to be true is true. I don't want you worrying about breathing. I'm just saying that the research from neuroimaging has shown, from study after study, that when you're breathing in, you're alarming those prefrontal cortex neurons and neurological pathways to be forged, that this is what's going on. This is what we're doing now, okay? Because you're eliminating the old story and you're creating a new story. Or, for instance, somebody used to tell me that my children would never amount to anything. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna tell you who, and in my mind, I always said, so I know this is to be true, because you see this behind you, all these years later, the other one's a graduate of one of the most infamous university or academies in the entire world, okay? Just by living in the end and assuming one's a billionaire and one, is stellar and got in and graduated from the academy, okay? So this applies to everything. The power is living in the end. I don't care what it is: money, relationships, solutions to problems, aspirations in life, goals, dream life. I don't care what it is. SP, it is all the same. The key is living in the end. That's your powerhouse, and staying there and assuming that you have that which you have decided to experience. Okay, guys? It's all the same, okay? The sick child, no, she's perfectly fine. And guess what? She's perfectly fine. The loved one that was in the hospital for 6 weeks, with loved ones calling me, crying, and me saying the opposite, okay? I'll upload a picture. If I didn't have the picture of the loved one doing perfectly fine is on the phone. So I know that this works. I've been doing it for 7 going on 8 years. Besides, we have the scientific research. And the Bible tells us to claim that which we want, and it's ours, to believe it, even the impossible. This is how you make the impossible possible, guys, by assuming it to be true, living in the end, because living in the end is what wills the means. You have to surrender, you have to let go, and because His ways and thoughts are higher than yours and past your knowing. You're going to move about your daily life under compulsion, okay? And you're going to manifest it. I can go on for hours. This house was a manifestation, okay? The child graduating from the United States Air Force Academy when all the odds and when the whole 3D was against him. Broke his back, had a concussion in Iraq. Guess what? Mama didn't give up, okay? This one here, I haven't told you the whole story. They were going to take his colon out 2 years ago. They said he had ulcerative colitis, a form of colon cancer. This mama said no. Miracles are showering me and my family right now. Doctor said no, and he came home. It doesn't matter what it is. All you gotta do is go to the end. Whether it's money, health, wealth, success, job, SP, I don't care. Degrees, people accepting you, people being loving to you, whatever it is, just assume it to be true, make that decision. You can use a technique to saturate your mind and make you feel good. But the key is living in the end. The power is living in the end, because that's your beginning. And all you have to do is assume it to be true. Walk as though it is true. And even like I told you yesterday, when 3D tells you the opposite, laugh at it, because it doesn't have anything to do with you. If it has nothing to do with the end, that's okay. Accept it and laugh at it to make you feel better, because we know from the scientific evidence that when you're in a positive state, when you're in a happy state or laughing, guess what? Positivity is going to result. And like I told you over and over again for last week, breathe it into existence. Breathe it. You'll feel your prefrontal cortex stimulate. You'll feel your head be stimulated with those deep inhalations. And the key is exhaling everything that's the opposite. See it all going out of you. All right? I hope this all makes sense. All I'm trying to tell you is that there's power living in the end. God even tells you to live in the end in the Bible. The Spirit spoke to these individual writers that are anonymous. It's not history. It's not secular history. It's psychological drama. That's why the Bible was written symbolically, and that's why there's a strong concordance to decipher the words. I would never steer you wrong. I've been doing this research for so many years about the mind, the body, and the spirit, and the scientific evidence proves Neville Goddard, Joseph Murphy, okay? Live in the end, because the end is your beginning, and that's your prayer, and you assume it to be true, and you stay there. Because like I said, acceptance of the end wills the means. The 3D, the universe has no choice but to conform, because you said so. There's nothing fictitious. What you assume to be true is true, all right? What has your attention grows, it magnifies, all right? So if you need any subliminals to help, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you again for over 600 subscribers. And if you need any help with breathing, with coaching, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. And please like, share, comment, and subscribe, because I am your favorite YouTube professor. I'm not here to give you bullshit. I'm here to give you the truth and the facts. This is how it works. It's first here, and then it's out there. The man didn't go to the moon first. He first conceived the idea, just like everything that exists out here was first thought of, including this phone that I'm filming on today, the pool in the backyard. All of it was first imagined, and then the facts, evidence followed, okay? All right, it's getting windy. I assume the wind stops right now. All right. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. This is Dr. Sroyce with Mystical Professor. Take care.